oh, she's so unrealistic, she's so out of touch with reality. Yeah, I am. That is me. Thank you so much for noticing. Thank you so much for noticing all the hard work that I have been putting into myself to get out of touch with my current reality and create a completely new one. Because why would I want to be in touch with a reality that kept me broke, kept me living paycheck to paycheck, kept me unfulfilled, unhappy, not passionate about anything, not working towards anything, in the exact same routine, getting the exact same results over and over and over and over again, with no possibility of ever reaching my dreams and goals? Why would I want to be in touch with that reality? I wanted to be so out of touch with that reality and in touch with a reality that didn't yet exist that I wanted so badly. So yes, I am so out of touch with reality, and thinking this way and acting this way and moving this way are the exact things that got me exactly to where I am today, and is the exact thing that's going to get you to all your goals and desires and get you to those next levels that you so badly want. Okay, hello you guys, welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to a video that I just want to talk about, okay? Because I feel like there are so many things that can ultimately help someone have so much success, have so many breakthroughs, get closer to their goals and closer to their dreams and become their best selves. And you guys know this is all things that we talk about on my channel. So if that is your vibe, don't forget to subscribe. But with that being said, there's something that's just always been on my mind, and there's something that I have done subconsciously my entire past 5-6 years in entrepreneurship, and it's something that I still do to this day, and it's something that I know every single successful person does, and it's something that I still hear people hating on or talking as if it's a negative thing or like it's a bad thing. And it's really that manifestation method that will really get you to all your goals and dreams. I confuse people so much, okay? And I've always confused people. I remember back in the day, 5 years ago, when I lived at home with my parents, my sister would walk in my room and just see this vision board above my desk, okay? Mind you, broke Christina, okay? And she would just walk in my room and see this vision board that says, I am so happy and grateful now that I'm a millionaire. And she would look at me like I was crazy. You know, she would just walk in and walk right back up because she's like, I don't know what this girl is thinking, but anyways, I'm just pretend I didn't see what I just see because I think she's confused. I think she doesn't realize she's broke. Or my dad would see me viewing these condos, right? These beautiful condos, my dream condos. Yeah, I couldn't even pay an internet bill at home. So he knows I'm not moving out anytime soon. So why she's viewing condos, I don't know. But I don't know, his thought process was probably she ain't going nowhere anytime soon, so I don't know what she's doing. Like I said, I would just always hear people say she's so unrealistic. Like I heard this stuff all the time in my beginning phases of, you know, stepping into entrepreneurship, working for myself, starting an online business. Like I heard all these things. And this brings me to this whole manifestation method of what people don't realize, and people are not understanding that their thoughts and their thinking are the exact things that are keeping them exactly where they are. People are too in touch with, like, people say I'm out of touch with my reality, or they've always said that, but the thing is, people are too in touch with their own realities, meaning people are just too in touch with the amount of money that they make, the way that they live, the circumstances that they live in, the outcomes that they have. And that's because they're just too accustomed to one way of thinking. They're too accustomed to only one way of making money. They don't think there is anything other than that reality. Guys, I've been there, okay? I've been there. When I was 19, 20, I was just working these jobs I hated. I hated the situation that I was in. I was just obviously, which I feel like most people do, I wasn't passionate. Mind you, if you're passionate about what you do, I absolutely love that for you. That was not me. I graduated college and I studied something that it was nothing that I was passionate about. I was just, what can I do that's gonna make me money? And so after graduating college and getting a job in my career, I was literally just that person that was waking up every single day, like, here we go again. Go to work, 8 hours, hated what I was doing, just sitting there at the desk, doing the work that had to be done. So excited for that lunch break, okay? That 1 hour, I was like, thank God I have lunch break. I can just get out of this and then get back to work, and then waiting and watching that clock to hit 4 p.m. so I can leave, and then I'd go home and then I have to sleep, wake up, and repeat it all over again. It was just the same routine, the same result. That being said, this is all I knew, right? So that was the only reality that I knew. So yes, I was too in touch with that reality. This is way before I started studying successful people and the way that they think and what they do, and the millionaires and the 1%ers and what business owners do, what investors do. Like, this was way before Christina started to open her mind to what can I do to become more in life, okay? So because it was the only reality I knew, I was just like these people. So that's why I cannot even hate. I cannot, because I was that person. I was too in touch with my reality because it was the only reality that I knew. But this whole method is understanding that you need to start changing the way that you think. You need to start realizing that your current reality is not the only reality. Think of it this way, guys. There's so many people around you that are doing more, that have more. And even myself, like, I can look around and there's so many people having way more in this life than me. So there's obviously much different realities out there. So it can't just be that there's only one reality, because why is it that other people are living this other reality? Why is it that other people are having these different outcomes? They're no special than you. They're just understanding that they're not stuck in their own reality. No one is stuck. We're not a tree. We can move. Guys, your current reality is not the only reality. But this is why you have to start conditioning your mind to think different, to start expanding your mind. You have to start looking around. You have to start believing as if, acting as if, moving as if before any of it happens. There are so many people that are like, oh, why would I go to the car dealership and test drive that car if I can't afford it? Or most people just say, that's unrealistic. Why would I view that condo if I can't buy it right then and there? Like, that's just that's such a waste of time. That's unrealistic. Guys, you are supposed to walk in your future, okay? I get it. None of these things exist for you right now. The car doesn't exist, the house doesn't exist, the environment doesn't exist, the money doesn't exist, the lifestyle doesn't exist. I get it. These things don't exist right now, but you need to start walking in your future. When you test drive that car, you now have had that experience. Your mind has sat in that car. While you were driving, you felt the way that it made you feel. Right away, there's that trigger in your mind that immediately gives you a little sense of, I can have this. I drove this. I felt this. Law of exposure is a real thing, you guys. You need to expose yourself to things before they even happen. I'm sure you guys have heard this before, but your thoughts are everything. People underestimate the power of their thoughts, but your thoughts are everything. Thoughts are energy, and where thoughts go, energy flows. So whatever thoughts you're putting out there, whatever things you keep saying, whatever things you keep believing, those are the exact experiences you are going to have. If I'm broke and all I think about is that I'm broke, I'm going to stay broke. If I think that nothing ever good ever happens to me, nothing good is ever going to happen to me. If I think things are so unrealistic, guess what? Things are going to be unrealistic. Kid you not, if you go 1 month of just thinking nothing but positivity, nothing but feeding your mind abundance, nothing but, doing a lot of manifestation and gratitude, and just completely eliminating all those toxic, all those negative, all those limiting thoughts that you say and that you hear and you believe over and over and over again, you will see a switch immediately in yourself. One thing I have always done very well, and every single successful person does this, is I have visualized myself as a version that was never yet created. I speak as if, I think as if, I believe as if, I act as if. Your experiences that you're having are a direct reflection of the thoughts that you have. So if you do not like the experiences you're having, if you do not like the outcomes that are surrounding you, then you need to change your thoughts at a more high vibrational level so you can attract more high level experiences. Now that we know how powerful our thoughts are, I want you guys from this day forward to just imagine this. Every single thought you have will come true. Every thought you put out there, every single belief that you put out there, every single thing that you think, every single thing that you say, every single thing that you let wander in your mind comes true. So if we knew this starting right now, quite literally, every single thing I think or say comes true, would I not be terrified of saying I'm broke right now? Because I would just literally lose everything, lose my entire income, and I would be broke. Like, if we're sticking with this theory of whatever I say, whatever I think comes true. Or if I say nothing ever works out for me, the minute I say that, nothing is gonna work out for me. Just any single thing that you say comes true. This is quite literally the reality of it. I know right now you might be thinking, okay, that's not legit. Like, I'm not gonna say I'm a dog and I'm gonna become a dog. Of course not. But if you guys wholeheartedly understand what we just talked about and how powerful your mind and your thoughts are and how it's all just energy, and whatever you're pouring your energy into is what's becoming a reality, you will be so much more mindful of your thoughts, and you will understand that what I just said is actually not crazy. I get it. Right now it's very hard to flip a switch and magically be a completely different person, but it just comes in the day-to-day life that you're living. Every single time you catch yourself being a negative Nancy or having a victim mentality, wanting to complain, just think whatever I put out there is going to come true. Start doing this every single day, and I promise you guys, you will see such a difference in a month, let alone 3 months, let alone 5 months. If you really start training your mind, you start living in that other reality that doesn't yet exist. You start living in that version of yourself that doesn't yet exist. Watch it come true. Watch it happen for you. That's why things that you can do is have the vision boards, right? Have the vision board on your phone, have the vision board on your laptop, have the vision board above your bed. Doing the journaling every single morning. Every single morning, you will not catch me missing writing my journal, okay? I'm always writing my journaling and my goals in the form of manifestation. I love doing it in the way of I am so happy and grateful now that I became a millionaire before the year ended. I say my goals as if they've already come true. That is how I like to do my goal setting and my manifestations. You're feeding your mind with more of the abundance and the more of the positivity, whether it's like following people on social media that constantly talk about these things, that constantly have that positive outlook, that constantly have that positive attitude, that share that abundance, that share the manifestations. So following stuff like this on your feed, so you're constantly seeing it everywhere, but then also listening to the audios, listening to the podcast, watching the YouTube videos, also being around people in general that are more positive like this. The minute I hear, and obviously we can't avoid everyone in our life, but there are certain conversations where if I'm sitting with people and I immediately catch the conversation just being one of those negative ones, or people are saying that's unrealistic, if I don't completely walk away from the conversation, I zone out. I immediately don't let my mind entertain other people's limiting beliefs. I wanted to put a lot of emphasis on just in general your thoughts and your mindset, because these are things that like anyone can give you like the roadmap to success, but so many people think that the 1 2 3 ABC, like the activity, is just gonna get them there. But so many people underestimate that this is the most important part. This is the part that is holding most people back. It's like you got to work on the mindset, you got to do the mind work, you got to train this before you start doing the actual physical training to get to the goals. That being said, I hope that gave you guys a little bit of a changed perspective, and you guys can incorporate this in your overall manifestation ways of thinking. Don't forget to give this a thumbs up if you got some value, and subscribe for more content like this. If you have any video recommendations for me, drop it down below. You guys know I love hearing your recommendations. Follow me on Instagram as well. I'm active on there every single day, so let's connect on there. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in my next video.